going on, good people? Yours truly, Easy Deezy. We finna get into this great episode of Chop Shop. As normal, to my left, my man Dave City Waldellas. What's happening, bro?
What's going on, Easy Deezy?
I can't call it. And to the far left, the one and only,
far left.
Yeah, far left, one and only Greg Dawes, aka Ruff. How you feeling tonight, young man?
Hey, I'm all right. I'm not that far to the left. And let's not forget that in Hillsborough County, we started our voting today. So make sure those of you who are otherwise non-associated with your life, find somebody to vote for and go vote.
That's right.
Okay.
Beyond that, I feel with my hands like I always do.
Okay, good talk. So between you and Dave City, we have a couple on here tonight, power couple in the Bay Area, if you will. Got a real hot spot as far as good food, good soul food. Also, they got a mean brunch that they put together on Sundays as well. So let's give a Chop Shop welcome to Eric and Maria Rumlin, owners and operators of M&R Cafe.
Hello.
Yay!
Yes.
Okay, so Eric, let's get into it, man. What made you come up with, how long y'all been cooking?
My wife been cooking actually for a minute, man. The restaurant been in business since September 2019.
Okay.
The catering actually crunk up in 2011, 2012. But prior to that, you know, what happened was we was always cooking for like different. I used to do parties all the time.
Okay.
And have my partners come around there for fight parties and stuff. And my wife would always cook the food. And my partners at home was like, man, who did the food? I'd be like, bro, my wife. Man, y'all need to sell that, you know. Yeah. So what wound up happening was my wife had ran into some hard times with a job, so that's how the food thing came into play. I just said, go ahead and try to sell these dinners in between until you get a job, and then just people just, you know, just started. You know what I'm saying?
Turned into a job.
That was a blessing.
Yeah,
sent
it's
to
a blessing.
You. Yeah, there you go.
But what's crazy is my wife. Actually, she's the youngest of 3 children, and she's the youngest of 3 sisters. And she would spend time with her mom in the kitchen. She would always be the one in the kitchen with her mom. And her mom would sit up on. She was so small, her mom would sit up on the counter while she was cooking the food.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess Maria learned how to cook from her mom. And her sister said one day they caught her in the kitchen, climbed up on the stove, and she was, you know, had the pots and pans up there. But she get her recipes and everything from her mom, who passed away in 2012. So all these recipes that you taste at the cafe and the catering is from her mom. So let's keep her mom's tradition alive.
Gotta do a phone check. I gotta do a phone check in here first. I'll get that phone. Do that phone check. Okay.
Put your phones on vibrate.
Yeah.
We're not in the courtroom. But
No, I'm just clowning. So Maria, so after you lost your job, I know Eric said he was very supportive of what you're doing. Is that something you saw yourself doing? Like, okay, I can get these dinners going and let's make something happen with it.
No, not really at all. People had always say, you know, I would bring, like, we have potlucks at work, and I would bring stuff in and be like, you should cook, you should own something. Like, So I guess I was kind of forced into doing it when I couldn't obtain employment. So I started selling dinners from my house. People come by and they would patronize, come to our house. I would even let them come sit down at our dinner table and take part of their food.
Oh, so, y'all real house
okay, Fred, different. Okay, Fred, not you.
And what's crazy is actually, I was a delivery guy. I actually was Uber before Uber. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They would call, order them, and I would take them to the barbershops and stuff like that. So I was Uber eating and door dashing before they even came into play. So I want my 15%.
I heard that.
Yes, so a lot of those customers still come to us today, and that was like in 15 years, was it? Some years ago. They still come to the cafe and patronize us. So from that point, then we started. We had a close friend of ours named Kenya, and she was a coordinator for our wedding, and that's what she did. That was her business. So she was like, "You should cater." I'm like, So then I would go to events with her, and then because she was doing decor, and her husband was DJing, and I would just stand back and watch the people that cater and be like, "That's all they did." So after a while, I just kept watching. Then one day she called me and she was like, because I barbecue too, so she was like, come by and
Oh, you grilled?
Yeah, I had to learn how to barbecue.
Okay.
I got tired of asking people to come by and barbecue for me, so I had to go outside and learn my own. I learned that the key is to getting the coals the right temperature. So that's what I had to learn. So I went to her house to barbecue for her, and just happened, a young lady was there. She was graduating from nursing school, and she was like, I heard her talking. She said, "Yeah, I got you a caterer." She outside. I'm like, "No, you don't," because I'm outside barbecuing. I can hear her. So she called me in there, and I was like, "Huh?" And she was like, "Maria gonna cater for your thing." I'm like, "What?" So
that's how it started.
Yeah, it started.
Right.
She pushed and made her fly.
I took that job, y'all. I'm telling you, I took the job. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to price. I screwed myself majorly, but I did learn a lot in that event. And what I majorly learned was not to spend your money before you profit. I spent the money before I got the job.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that era? And I'm like, how the
Just
hell?
excited.
Yeah.
Excited.
I was buying stuff for the, trying like getting business cards, getting your logo, things like that made, and then realizing that you don't profit at first.
Yeah.
It's a long-term thing, but ever since then we've been doing it and just kept doing it and kept doing it. Now we're here at the cafe.
Okay, so let's speak into the cafe, because, that's been a lot of different things over there on 34th and Osborne. Y'all just rolled past, saw the lease sign, just, hey, let's go ahead and try this, or?
No, actually, you guys know Kay's Chicken?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was there first, and I was go there and get chicken, and I love her catfish. And one day she was there, her and I became friends. And I was on the phone with her, and she told me she was getting ready to leave the building that next week because she was going on 30th Street. And she was like, I think you should try it. I'm like, again, no. So she ended up calling the owner. She was like, you're going to meet him. So she called the owner, and my husband went there and met him, and we signed the lease the same day. Signed the lease, and then we basically are learning on the job, because you think you can run a business because you know how to cook. That's not true.
Correct.
So we had to get in there and kind of even now we're still learning. But that's how the whole concept came, because of her, because she was like, come up here and try it. And I'm like, no. Then she kind of force fed me the food. We took a jump at it, and since then we've grown a lot since then.
So let me ask you.
Hold on. Have you ever said yes to anything?
No.
Okay.
Fear.
Okay.
That's the thing about it. Don't let fear detain you, because fear will hold you back.
It will, definitely.
Yeah.
But you got to have that, have faith and take that leap. I think I think COVID showed a lot of people, you giving your blood and sweat to these jobs, and ain't no guarantees on it.
Correct.
None.
Correct.
And a lot of people lost their jobs, they homes, all kind of stuff due to COVID.
There was a revealing truth about that, is that the job will move on to do whatever's in the job's best interest, and many people need to take the same approach to the job.
Yeah.
It's going to be there while you're there. It'll be there when you're gone.
But see, I've been knowing.
He even has your name on it, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I've been knowing E for a while. He is what I call. He's a hustler's hustler. He gonna make something happen. He gonna do it. He gonna do what he got to do. He gonna do what it's gonna take. And I think, if you got that mindset of a hustler, you always gonna win. You gonna find your lane. You gonna find. You ain't got no choice.
You won't be worn. You can't get worn down.
Right.
You can't be worn down.
Right.
But I also think that I just think God always, because even the way how our thing happened, when you look back, you can see how God was just planting people in our path to where we're at now, to position us to get to where we're trying to go. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I think a lot of times, like they say, when something is for you, it's for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what, when something for you, it's for you.
And we had a lot of people along the way to say, y'all going over there in East Tampa? Mm-hmm. Nobody makes it on that corner. Even Mr. Jackson just telling me, he was like, you're one of the first people I seen that stayed here long term. And I actually see you guys being a success, because people would come and they would leave. But we was like, hey, my family from East Tampa, his son from East Tampa. My grandma stayed 4 houses down from the cafe.
Okay.
My dad grew up over there. So I'm like, I wanted to stay in East Tampa, but I just didn't see the vision of how we could, because there's not a lot of commercial property over there.
Right.
And we were always told that you had to have a hood. We didn't know a hood is only needed for certain things. So that kind of was a hold us back as well. But now we know our plan now is just to keep moving and get bigger.
So can you expound on the hood, like what you mean as far as a hood, what you need a hood for?
Because when you go into the restaurant business, you need a hood in order to fry.
Yeah.
What you're doing with gas. So
Right.
We're just doing electrical right now, but we have any open flame or any grease, you have to have a hood, which is a hood that they put into the ceiling, and those hoods are very expensive.
Right.
And they can range from $10,000 to $15,000 just for the hood, a small one,
Right.
which is about 4 feet. They come in feet, but then also the person has to install it, so they have to put a hole in the roof and all that. So it becomes very financial barrier
It's pricey, yes,
on
it's
a new
pricey.
business.
So we just made lemon out of lemonade.
Yeah.
You know
So
what
we
I'm saying?
just brought the stove from the house, and cooked on the stove from the house. Been doing it since then.
Don't stop the grind.
No,
the grind don't stop.
They got
Yeah,
lemon out of lemonade.
Right.
yeah, the grind don't stop. So let me ask you, your first day that y'all jumped into it, that was because y'all moved in September 2019.
Yeah.
Okay, you remember how your first day went? A lot of.
Do I?
Okay, let's talk about that. How was that?
Nervous, scared.
Baby, the first day was a nightmare. We didn't know what the hell we was doing.
Wait, let me ask you, how long did you wait for your first customer to come in?
It was like
But that
instantly.
was instant because
Yeah.
Voted, huh?
It was a line.
There was a line, okay.
And we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
What y'all was doing?
That
Were y'all arguing that day, like going back and forth?
Our
like,
cashier was crying because she got overwhelmed with the line.
Yeah.
And then I thank God our cousin was from Jacksonville. He had a seafood spot in Jacksonville called Maddie's.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he came down to help us out. 'Cause he had been in business for years. So he was like, no, you got to do it.
It was
He
a
was
big
like
help.
kind of guiding us.
big help.
And then his daughter runs his restaurant. So she was like, move over to our cashier.
Push
I'll
out
take
the way.
over. So they helped us a lot because we
Okay.
were like panicking and stand still like, how the
like
hell?
a deer.
Did
Yeah.
everybody come in and order something that wasn't on the menu, or did everybody have an idea of what they kind of
I
wanted?
think everybody had an idea, right, Eric?
Yeah, because we already had the basic menu of what we was gonna have, and like I said, a lot of people that came out was like people that they had our food before because you catered.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
a lot
okay.
of people that already were familiar with us came out. And
Oh, they came out to
family came out,
endorse
friends.
and celebrate
We had a
your
lot, man.
opening.
We had a
Okay.
lot of support, man. I mean, at the end of that day, I just sat back and it was like, that's when reality hit that.
It can make it.
Really can do this.
It can make it.
And then also we have it's one friend. He's like family. He grew up with my husband. His name is Ira. You know Ira?
Everybody know Ira.
Yeah, so Ira-
Everybody know Ira.
Ira and his
okay.
wife always
Yeah.
come out and support.
Okay.
Ira can run for mayor of Tampa.
Yeah,
Really? Now I vote for him.
He can
yeah.
run for mayor. He can run for mayor of Tampa.
He made sure he came. He was like, "Hey, just take it. Give us the envelope. We praying for y'all. We supporting y'all.
Yeah.
Everything we've done, they've always been a great support system for us.
But he's
So,
solid, but but that's
Solid-
something.
solid
He's a
guy.
solid,
Yeah.
Solid
he's a solid dude, and I think that's something where you got to have that type of network around you, because Ira want to see everybody win.
Correct.
Yeah, right.
There's no hate. There's no crabbing. I want to see everybody win.
And they
Yeah.
genuine with
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
He
agenda behind it.
Yeah, he ain't gonna drop the envelope out till you did check with it. Yeah, I just did this one, but he's
no,
not like that.
no.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
And he was
I
a-
do a lot of stuff behind the
He
scenes.
was a great sounding board too for me and my husband. We was going to them, asking them, like they already been in business. So we was talking to them about what to do, what not to do, even down to financials and to health insurance. So it was a great sounding board.
And
as
I'm
well.
tell you what's funny, and I laugh about this, Dad. I got to get better. Back in 2018, Ira took all the dads to go see Superfly on Father's Day weekend. I don't know if Eric remember that.
I remember that. You were
Okay,
there.
but anyway, he took us to go see
I think-
Superfly.
I
He took about 40 or 50 of us. Right here, what's the little movie theater right here by Progress? I forgot the name of it. Right here, Brandon. I mean, it's
Escape?
not Rearview. It's not Escape, the other one. But it's right here, like by Fred, Progress Village, between Progress Village. Little movie theater. Okay, but anyway, Superfly was that Saturday. So Alvin hit me like, man, I want all the fellas to get together. We're going to the movies. And he was like, I was like, okay, what I need to break? He said, just come. And I'm like, okay. So I get to the thing ready to pay. Like, no, he got y'all. I was like, oh, okay. This was about 40. And we hung out, watched the movie, laughed outside. We kid had a good time. I was like,
I remember that.
That's just the type of dude that he is. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if he listening, man, I'm gonna give you your flowers now, bro. You always do
absolutely.
good stuff, man.
It's people like that. They
Yeah,
come around and help you out. It means a lot.
Mike Trigg too.
Oh, yeah, Mike
Oh,
Trigg,
yeah.
yeah.
He was
Say
me and Mike
less.
Trigg, like man, me and Mike Trigg were like brothers, man. He was staying out at my house over
I
the
hear that
projects.
same story.
It's-
With
But yeah, him and I mean Mike Trigg was
Mike
very
good dude.
Yeah, Mike
Real
good dude.
Real good
Helped
dude.
us out
Shout out to
a
Conan's
lot too.
Barbecue.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
helped us out a lot.
One of the
They
best.
sponsor the
They're one
show.
of our
Like I say,
sponsors.
that's and he's such a, like I say, them two right there, you
Yeah.
can't lose.
Can't
At
lose.
all.
Just them 2 days right there, you can't lose. You know, because they solid dudes
And
that want to
very
see
humble
everybody
when you're
win.
speaking to him.
Yeah.
You'd almost would never, if you didn't know him,
Right.
you'd never know.
But also Eric too, Tanya Lewis.
And with Mike,
Tanya
and
Lewis
with-
did a
and
lot
with
for
Mike,
us too.
You do a lot of stuff in the
he'll
community
tell
too.
like
Very
with
big
Mike,
community.
he don't even want to shine. He be like,
No, at all.
King.
He don't even. You don't even.
No, because they ain't what
He
they
doing it from the heart.
they ain't
so
what he
like,
do it for.
It's
I ain't trying
hard.
to
It's
get no
hard to
shine
even
off of that.
give Mike anything.
Yeah.
You got to go throw it and run.
Yeah.
But you know, things like that and running to people like that, a lot of times, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really used to that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it was nice to see guys want to, like you saying, want to see you win. And I took that same approach myself, and I learned from them guys, and I do the same thing with others myself. So,
Right.
you know, you got to be, when you get blessed, you got to be a blessing to others.
Absolutely.
That's what I learned from that.
Absolutely.
And that's what it be about. So we're gonna take our first break. We got King here kicking it with us. King bringing his phone to his grandma. We showing out a little bit off in the cut. You make sense. We're gonna bring him on for the show over with, as we do every show. For we, you know, Will D, we dedicate this to you, man. Left us last year, August. Go get them. Go get that apparel. Cigarlife.com. www.cigarlyfe.com. Roughly, everybody know what you got going on, man.
Well, I got a host of things going on. I'm pretty sure somebody
Just
from
minimize if you
okay.
can. We don't
I know they're watching. I had to turn my interrogatories and request for admission.
Plethora, abundance. Yeah, just keep
but I'm
it.
Greg Doss, GD, non-trained consultant for everybody.
Get a GD school version.
Hey, listen, man. I got people because of this show that are saying they're going to come out.
Okay.
I want to let them know that and Waldo was surprised that we may have the assistant attorney general seems to be running from this oral argument that we have scheduled on April 4th.
Yes.
And it's important because it's something.
They're on vacation.
Yeah, she's gonna be on vacation out of the country. Although we've known about this since June. But anyway, stay with us. I'll keep it posted on my site. But it could be something that could turn out to be pretty groundbreaking for a lot of the gentlemen. Over the last 30 years, Waldo, who've been suffering.
And you got receipts too, don't you?
Yeah, we definitely got receipts.
Give me information. Tell me to get online.
Yeah, you can check me out at gregdoss.com. And I'm going to segue away from that because of the thing I told you about this weekend.
I feel you.
But nonetheless, we appreciate the support.
Okay.
Check us out gregdoss.com. You can go check me out on YouTube as well.
We do not own the rights to this music. Give us like a 2-minute break. Torres, do your
And
thing.
we got receipts.
it do?
All right, we back here. We're finna get into the second part of the segment for Chop Shop. Got my man Dave sitting here with my man, a.k.a. Rough Greg Dawson, our special guest, Eric and Maria Rumlin, owners and operators of M&R Cafe. So, Eric, let me ask you this. Getting into any pet peeves you have as far as, say, like with some of your customers, like people just complain. We get that a lot out of our people. What's the biggest complaint you get out of some of your clientele?
To be honest with you, I learn from the good complaint. I mean, the good response is good, but you learn more from the complaints. You learn a lot more from the complaints. Like, I look at the reviews. I look at when a customer has an issue. I look at those things, and I try to do what I can to correct those things to make us a better company. Nothing in particular stands out because a lot of time it be a lot of different stuff, or it be a lot of stuff that you can't fix.
Okay.
So it'd be a lot of stuff you can fix. Like, customers had an issue with a service fee. We was charging a service fee at one time. And
on using a card?
Yeah. But I was explaining to the customer, they were like, well, what is the service fee? I said, well, the service fee is for any non-food related costs. You got everything is going up. Electric is going up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Labor is going up. You know what I'm saying? Gas is going up. Everything is going up. So people don't understand that. So you have to have a way to recoup that money. That's what the service fee was for. So I had to explain that to the customers. If the food go up, did not go up on the price of the food. But I said, I was being transparent and letting them know this is what the meal costs. This is the additional service fee. So I explained that. But a lot of customers really didn't like that. And I told them, if a business doesn't adjust, they're gonna be out of business. They're gonna be out of business.
So do you have people complain about the price?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what we did was
Maria.
I tried to explain to them that.
I almost knew that was gonna be a year.
I tried to explain to some of the customers that you're paying a service fee. They just already added into the cost.
No, he said the price, Eric. The people that want to complain about the price. They get on my nerves about the price.
If it was giving
That's your pet peeve.
Oh, yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm in there.
People gonna always have something.
I hear it too.
But you're gonna learn. People gonna always have something. If you gave it away free, you didn't give me enough. So it's gonna always be something.
No, it's like we're more harsh on our own than others because.
But I think something else too. In a grander scheme.
Wow.
Your price is the price. I mean, people go everywhere. I can call out Macy's. I can call out Publix. I can call out Longhorn, and you get them for whatever they ask for.
Go ahead.
You want to get more so you can show everybody else what you gave them.
Correct.
And I think the thing is, when people come to say they know you, they come somewhere where they feel like they know you and y'all friends. That a lot of times people try to, I want to say they want to demean what you're doing and make it like they not going to a restaurant.
Facts.
I'm going to see my homeboy. Yeah, I'm going to see my home, but I'm not going to.
They're not treating you like the business establishment that you are.
Yes,
correct.
Yes, and that's a lot of the times. That's a lot of time when people say, man, my family, my friends don't support me. It's the rest of the city is here. Like whoever in your area is here to support. Don't focus on your friends and family. Focus on the people who gonna pay.
Correct.
But I think that's the bad thing. Like you were just saying, Dave said that. We stick so close. We don't go out that bubble. So we want our family to support everything. Yeah. And that means, like I say, we do shirts. So like I try to tell Lisa, they only go buy so many shirts. They finna buy shirts all the time. You come out with something.
Yeah.
You got to expand and get out here and try to penetrate other markets.
Correct.
And reach out to other people.
Correct.
And that's the truth.
Correct.
And by the way, Mrs. Cleaver, I'll be ordering shirts later.
He made a great point though when he said that because, like you say, people that are close to you, they don't look at you like you're a real established business. They you're saying, they feel like they're going over to your house.
Go to my homeboy house. Or they chill and get something to eat.
Or they expect the homeboy hook up and. Yeah, so I think the mind frame should be the complete opposite. If I'm coming to you to support you, I want to support you and give you more because I want you to succeed.
Right, but I want to
support more than the regular customer because I'm not a regular. I'm your homeboy.
Right, but just think about the barber that started out on the porch, started going to hair school. You pay $4 for a haircut at the barber school. Now you're in the barber shop. Come see me. Correct. Oh man, it ain't $4 no more. No, it ain't $4 no more, bro.
$4 no more. The chair cost.
And you're
spend this chair cost money.
You're classified as a professional at that point.
Yeah,
right. But that's the thing. Like I was saying, but that's what people don't respect. And that's why I'm trying to tell people when you look at the grand scheme of things, when you have businesses support my business.
Absolutely.
Support my business. Not just say I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna come pull up, hang out, kick it, and I go somewhere to get my haircut. I just like how y'all get it here.
Somebody else's food.
Yeah.
Or with somebody else's haircut.
Come in the M&R with Burger King. Yeah. Come in there. What's up, homeboy? You got a bag of Burger King. Sit down at the table. Come on now. Y'all got to tighten it.
But we know us, though. We know us.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. But that has to stop, because once again, when you look for support, we got to stretch out instead of that cousin, my homeboy, this my partner. I know they gonna grab something. Get out of that, because and then the bad thing is people get mad when you don't shop with them. I don't think that's right, because once again people spend their money with it. It's not
correct.
They earn it.
Spend the money where they want to.
Correct.
Yeah. Right. Back in the day when I was a barber, I was notorious for people coming in and they trying to sell something in the barbershop, and they come in with a haircut. Where you got your haircut at?
Right.
Why don't you go in there and sell that in there, man?
Yeah,
Correct.
spend the money.
But
like you said, that's real talk though.
They ain't buy whatever you had. You been giving them all your money. They ain't buy whatever you had.
Go both ways.
Yeah, so don't just come here trying to eat off of us, man. If it ain't a two-way street.
100.
Exactly.
100.
But you can't go into business expecting all your family and friends to support you anyways.
No, you can't.
Yeah, and it's not expected upon them.
I know you didn't say that, but I wouldn't say that.
That's not reality,
Family
though.
and friends should come by and support.
No, she said she don't
I
expect.
don't expect them.
No, I said she didn't say that. She said that. I'm saying go support your
I'm
brother
gonna say my family is awesome.
I'm unapologetic, bro.
My family is awesome. If I tell them I'm raising goats, somebody gonna come and try to buy a goat. My family.
Right.
If I'm
But then again, there's something else too though. But when you part of a close knit family, going back to the same thing, Terry got something going on. We finna get behind Terry and what he doing.
Right.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's okay. I mean, ain't nobody really tripping on that. That's why I think
also what's in the name though, right? Mr. We don't have family reunions.
That's true. That's true. But even like, and I don't mean to make, but even like we did the 813 shirts. I had people. Well, you ain't from Tampa. How you know all these neighborhoods? What it matter? You know what? What does it matter?
Well, we'll find something, won't we?
I'm just saying, just complain. And they'll tell me the word part. You'll get somebody. Oh, you ain't got this on the shirt. There it is, right there. Oh, okay. I see it.
Hey, after this weekend, little bro, I am convinced.
But what I double back off that word family. When we look at our customers and the people that that rock with us, that's our family. You know what I'm saying? So
real talk.
That's why our atmosphere, the ambience is. I want people to feel at home. Matter of fact, Saturday I sat with a guy. He come all the time, but it was my first time actually chopping it up with him. Man, 74 years old. Man, me and Pop sat there for about three and a half hours.
So you got a TV in there too? You watch a little Sports Center? Or?
Yeah, all of that.
Okay.
TV is in that sit down area. But like I said, I told him, man, matter of fact, he came back again yesterday, and he was like, "Can I come in?" I said, "Man, you family." I said, "Mi casa, su casa." When you come in here, I want you to feel at home.
Okay.
Home cooked food, great music, great vibe, great ambience.
That's what I want to get into. Tell everybody about that brunch y'all got going on Sunday.
Yeah, we got a Sunday.
Tell everybody about that mean brunch.
A monthly brunch we do once a month. We post it out. You can pre-order tickets, or you can walk up if we have more seats available. And it's a great brunch. It's all you can eat. We got unlimited mimosas. You got a cash bar. You got a live DJ. You got a great atmosphere.
Cash bar. What's that bar?
Hey, we got signature drinks. We got signature drinks. We got the hen and the deli and all that other good stuff. So we got a full bar.
Okay,
you like that, don't you?
Great vibe. It's a great vibe. Great people.
They ain't got no Martell in there.
They ain't got no Martell.
They ain't got no Martell. That's what you looking for.
Well, we got a Remy Martin.
Okay.
Remy Martin.
Say less.
I do Remy Martin and Martell. That's about the same, same to me.
A little better than Martell.
But
that's all foreign.
But like I said, it's a great vibe, great atmosphere, man. And I think it's something that really going to take off. We just started it, so we're growing it right now. But I think it's something that's going to really take off.
And then something else y'all do too.
Wait, hold on. When is this first one going to be?
We had one yesterday, so we'll be doing another one, maybe the third week of next month. But I'll be posting in about a week.
Make sure you let Daryl know, because even if I won't be able to come by, because I cook for Pops on Sunday, but I'll go ahead and we'll try to donate one to.
Great food though, great food.
Y'all probably should have donated to me and my wife, man.
But then something else y'all do too. Y'all got my man Mark come over there, and then Mark hold court Well, y'all have conversations.
Yeah, you know Mark. Yeah.
Everybody know Mark. You know Mark.
Yeah, I bash Mark head in on the conversation all the time.
Mark, he came and did the show. Mark Witters. Yeah, shout out to my man Mark Witters.
That's my dog, man. I met that guy, but if you see us around each other, you think we either grew up together, man.
Yeah, Mark, good dude, man. I mean, solid, good dude. Shout out to my man Mark.
Mark and Mike.
Yeah. But like I said, he came and did the show. That's what he was. And I was telling him, like, he was going to get the food and doing the reviews and stuff. And I was telling him that would take off.
Yeah.
Correct.
If you really did it, because that would make people accountable. Because a lot of times, what we're guilty of is that, you went there, what the food is. It costs too much. They too high. They too high. But how was the food?
Correct.
Right. That's the first thing he said. He ain't gonna tell nobody how to price their menu because he don't know what they paid for the food they cooking. So he can't tell you what the price your menu at because and he don't know what the price. But then also,
if I'm selling oxtails and say somebody else selling oxtails, we may have paid the same price, but are we putting the same effort into the product?
Yeah.
Because I may buy a lot more different components to make that oxtail than what it is, opposed to the person that's left in me that's doing maybe 2. I'm doing maybe 6. So that's going to increase my price.
Absolutely.
One more time, your price is your price.
Yeah, that's your price.
But also what you get a lot of people trying to compare what you're charging to somebody that's cleaning out the house. I mean, somebody may be selling dinners out their house, which is no knock, but
the overhead is not the same.
You're trying to compare. Well, I got this for $10. Okay, they say but how much overhead before you get the food? You know how many charges are involved before?
But see, people don't. And I hate this, but people don't care about your overhead. They don't care. They don't care about what you put into it
at all.
They want that bottom line for that number.
Correct.
Which is not fair to anybody that owns a business.
Correct.
No.
Because it costs anything that you pay for it. There's a cost that comes with it.
Correct.
So if I paid $8 for oxtails, why am I selling for $8.50? That don't make no sense.
Correct.
Because you hear that all the time.
That don't make no sense.
Go buy such and such and make it.
But then you know what?
You're paying for a convenience.
You're paying for a human being to cook this food for you.
You're paying
to prepare the food.
You're just pulling up and getting your food and sit down and eat. You ain't have to go shop.
You're paying for everything else that comes with the experience.
But I'm cool. I just be like, I'm to the point now, like I told my man earlier, I concentrate on those that rock with me, that want to sew into us, and they have no problem with, coming and getting some great food. Because even when we travel, we go to different spots, or we go into Houston, we frequent Houston, and we go in these different establishments. We're not worried about the price. We're worried about having some great food, having a great time, enjoying ourselves. Man, you only get one time around this life. Right. You better enjoy life and do what you love to do. Because like I say, I watched my son demise in December of 2021. And I watched how my son lived his life. He lived his life and say, Daddy, I'm going to do what I want to do. And he did whatever he wanted to do. And he lived a great life, But that's what I took from him. Enjoy your life, enjoy your family, enjoy your loved ones, and stop worrying about this little petty stuff. Because you best to believe that little bit of money you crying over, you ain't gonna be able to take it with you.
Yeah, so I know y'all doing y'all brunch. So I'm gonna tell you, I went to Atlanta, Boogaloo's.
I think I heard about him.
And we went in there, and I think it was like $75 for a brunch. It had unlimited mimosas. Chicken, waffles, everything in there. Spread. They had like a DJ in there. And ain't nobody complaining about the price. Yeah. Ain't nobody complaining about nothing in there. And then people was ordering drinks on top of outside what was given for the $75.
Correct. But I go ahead. I'll let you finish. You don't.
I know where Daryl's gonna go with this.
But it was like the ladies that came yesterday.
That's like Gwen.
The ladies that came yesterday, they were professional women. They came. Man, them girls had a good time. They came the first time. They brought a girl back from out of town. They came the second time. They ate. They drank their mimosas. They bought drinks. They had a good time. They partied.
And they did more than party. But I tell you, that was lit.
Yeah, but
I said, what y'all put in the mimosas?
But they had a good time.
They had a good time.
But they came with the intention to spend money. That's why
and having a good time.
They came with the intention to spend money.
Correct.
Me, my wife. It was a group of us. It's probably like 6 of us. 8 of us. We all went. We wanted to have a good time. We went and it was a nice vibe in there.
But then again, something else too though. Everybody you with won't worry about no money.
They weren't worried about
So
that.
that's the key. So if you got somebody that's how much this is 75? Oh wait, hold on, bro. I got 100, man. They ain't got no more money. That's why I say you can't do everything with everybody.
Correct. Yeah. You cannot.
You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. I done hung out with Dave. Said we done kicked it. Ain't never been no issue.
Except
with money.
When we went to Endless Shrimp.
Endless Shrimp, yeah. You tried me till you said 6. That's another conversation. and then me and Dolph don't hang out, but me and Dolph go grab something to eat. He ain't worried about where we gonna meet at. Let's go eat.
Like you said, you come with the expectations. I'm right. Good food, good service. I'm gonna pay for it.
And we gonna hang out, have a good time. Yeah. It ain't nobody, hold on, brother.
And I'm big on tipping.
You got to.
I'm big on tipping.
That's service. That's gratuity.
Yeah, because I know how I feel for us in the hospitality field. So I want to give that same station that I give to somebody else. Correct. Treat me where I want to be treated. Right. I'm big on that.
And you're not asking a lot when you provide service, like you say, you tip your barbers, you go get your car washed, you get your nails done, feet done, anywhere you go. They working for tip. They providing the service.
Yeah. Especially when you get great service. When you getting great good service, you don't mind giving them a nice tip. You don't mind.
But also, I think too, people think because you're in the inner city or quote unquote hood that you should give hood prices. But that's not accurate.
But that's not.
That's another mentality people have
but
too.
That's where the best food be. When you think about it, when you hear a spot, the first thing you want to know is where the hood is, because that's where the good food is.
Yeah. Right. But I think something else too though is that your client base, what y'all got going is good, but like you said, when you have professional people, now the weather's about to get a little warmer. People gonna want to hang out. Daylight savings time, probably a couple more weeks.
Correct.
So you're gonna get people that want to hang out, and get out and do stuff. Let's go grab something before we go here. You're gonna get that.
Right.
And I just think, like you say, just aligning yourself with those people that don't mind spending money and want to have a good time. Everything else.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now. Me and my wife coming. Just let us know when the next next brunch will be there.
Definitely will.
I agree. That's a great point.
Yeah, like you said, y'all go to Houston. In Houston, they spend money in Houston.
Oh yeah,
they spend money in Atlanta. They spend money in Dallas. It's certain cities that you go to.
We spoiled here
Dallas,
in Tampa.
Man.
Because in Houston,
Dallas is slept on city, man. I ain't know Dallas was like that. Man.
I heard Dallas good too.
Yeah, Dallas is
been that way. In Houston, when you pull up, you got to pay the pub. When you walk in, you got the service fee, you got the tip included,
and it's
an extra tax for liquor.
It's a liquor tax too there.
Yeah, but see, we went.
But that's the norm though.
We went a couple years ago.
You waiting in line 45 minutes, an hour, and that's a short time.
Right, but they got good food. Like we hit Alfredo's,
great food,
soul foods. Like we had Papados.
Yeah,
that's a spot though.
Papados be jumping, but it's just like they got good food all over the city. Tampa has a lot of places where they got good food, but like you said, same thing. That crab mentality, about crying about paying for something, like that costs too much. That costs too much.
I mean, I'm sure, like businesses like that and that started out in Tail. I'm sure they dealt with it too.
Yeah.
I'm sure they dealt with it too.
Yeah, I think come with the territory.
But it's just
some of us are still dealing with it. But
I think, like my man said, it's almost like saying once you change your client base, normally the same type of people hang around the same type of people.
There you go.
Yeah.
So once you get that type of client base that comes in, like you said, they don't mind coming in, having a good time, enjoying the ambience, enjoying great food, enjoying great service. Once you get those type of people that come in, normally you'll weed those folk out that want to stand up there and keep going around in circles about a price, how much I get and how big this is, and all that.
Yeah, I've heard people act like they might get shrimp. How many pieces of shrimp I get?
How big?
How big shrimp is?
The big shrimp or the little shrimp?
How many oxtails you get? How big are they?
No, they
and the kicker, can they taste the
sample.
food?
Yeah, can I get a sample?
Can I sample the food before I purchase it?
Oh no, sample the food. Yeah. This ain't the food court in the mall. We ain't doing that. You better go to Brandon Mall and go get some of that orange chicken and holler at them. Yeah, we ain't doing that.
They still do that university too, I think.
No, Brandon Mall jumping. They got everything. Chicken. They got 8-9 spots. They be waiting on you. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, you go in there broke it. Go in there before.
Just go around a couple times.
You straight.
Go on one hat. Go around with your hat on. Take your hat off. Then walk back by.
you were just here, sir.
That was my brother.
Yeah, so I think that's the biggest thing, like you say, just having good people to come in. Seem like y'all got there, but I think that's the biggest thing, the mentality as far as crying about paying for stuff there, like I say, how big and how many. And then some people say, well, I'm
still want the same quality. Don't forget, they still want that great
quality. It better be good. When you give me this discounted price, it better taste better than what the people pay regular price for.
But what I learned, and I've learned these years, that you really can't really worry about who is not supporting you. Focus on who is supporting you.
There you go. The same thing here.
I can't worry about such thing come here, they post somewhere else. I don't give a damn about it. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna keep pushing. And if they eventually, like Eric said, once you become the it spot, then everybody wanna be attached to you. Everybody be attached to greatness.
Yeah. So
in the meantime, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, keep pushing, and then whoever support me, and thank the ones who support me, and not be concerned about the ones who don't support me.
I think there's a lot of people that do food that be on social media and they post pictures of food and we doing this and doing that, and for the most part, I try to share it, somebody that I know, okay, well, hey, go support, go shop with them, see what they got. But sometimes people feel like if you don't share their stuff, then they feel some kind of way. I'm like, well, how you, like, for real? Like, what you doing? Like, you mad? Because that's crazy to me.
Yeah, just to piggyback on what she's saying, man, you gotta make sure you focusing on who's supporting you.
Yeah.
As once you focusing on the people that don't, you're gonna lose the ones who support you.
Yeah, you take out right.
So then you really back to square one.
Because some of our customers go harder than we do in some cases. They be like, oh, I'm getting you here, getting you there. They're bringing people with them, call you on the phone, tag you. They go harder. They really want you to win. So focus on those customers.
Yeah. And then some of that too. Y'all got a lot of churches in that area. Y'all get a church crowd.
Yeah, I had a lady and her husband came by yesterday. They came from church, and like I said, we just the sit down area. We just recently opened that side up, so a lot of customers don't even know we even have the sit down.
Yeah, I ain't know.
But when she found out about it, she was like, "Oh my goodness!" She enjoyed it. Her and her husband sat down. They ate. They listened to the music.
They was drinking mimosa?
No.
Oh, okay. I just trying to see what kind of church.
Everybody, yeah.
Come on, though.
But I knew once we got the sit down area, it was gonna really open up, because a lot of times I know I'm the same way. When I get my food, I want to sit down.
I want to eat it right there. I don't want to drive back home.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Then it ain't hot like it was when it came.
A lot of customers, they really enjoy the fact that now they can come in and sit down. So that's a plus for us.
And then something I saw on y'all menu, y'all got like lima beans.
Oh, really?
Collard. I mean, y'all got groceries like lima beans. That you got me.
Man, y'all should have seen that spread, that vibes. I was just like, I don't think I want to eat none of this food, man. Like, this is gonna be like some little finger food.
Yeah, food good.
Which it was kind of like finger food. That was the vibe we wanted to give. But the way they prepared the food and the way the food tasted, it was like they knocked it out the park. Man, I appreciate that too, man. The way y'all did that.
So what days are y'all open?
Right now we're Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're 12:30 to 6.
Okay.
12 to 6 on Sundays. And we're looking to extend the hours once we get it's so hard to find consistent staffing. So once we get
that's tough. That is tough.
That's another hurdle that we've been having too.
In this economy, which doesn't make sense because there's plenty of work for anybody who wants to.
But like you said, I think with COVID was a gift and a curse, because like you said, a lot of people realized I get by without working. Mm-hmm. And they found little hustles and side things or whatever, and people got lazy.
Then folks start getting them $600 checks every week.
You get all that free money, now you got to go back to work.
Now you're going to be personal about it.
So it was
I'm just making an observation, sir.
I'm going to get it.
I just made an observation, sir.
But a lot of our other business owner, friends and stuff, they saying they had the same issue is maintaining good staff. So that's been a big hurdle. A lot of people be wanting you to get too big, and I'm like, I like to stay kind of where we at, kind of small, because the bigger you get, the more problems you got, more overhead, you got more people, you got more attitudes, you got more. Yeah. It's so much more go with trying to get too big.
And what day y'all pay the staff on?
What day? No, they get paid weekly.
Friday.
Get paid every Friday.
Oh, that's hard. They
got to change it, man.
They got to change that.
We got a golden tip from one of the sponsors.
What's that?
Yeah.
We got to pay them on Tuesday.
Got to pay them on
They
Tuesday.
get paid on Friday, might don't come no
They
more.
ain't coming to work.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
On Friday, you got to come there to get your check.
Oh, you
No, you
can
said-
come and check. You say
So
something
they
happened.
call you.
Yeah, he
you
said
check
at the
ain't
weekend,
gonna
and then we open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He said you
No,
pay
you
on
gotta make it on
Friday.
Tuesday. You gotta make
They
it
may
on
not
Tuesday.
show up for the shift on Saturday,
I'm saying,
Sunday.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yo, you
That was
You got to switch your day up. You got to
That's a
switch your
good
day up.
idea.
Now, like I said, I don't know if y'all doing the hard paper check or the red
We do
deposit.
both. We do both.
Okay, that the red deposit. You take the check with the red deposit.
Tuesday.
I think we got to reach out to HR.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Wait,
Hey, y'all gonna start getting that test back. All feel good.
Yeah, buddy.
My stomach
They
hurt.
right there. They right there in Jackson getting the bill. All feel good.
that's not mine.
I ain't come in
anyway.
today. Something came up, but I ain't gonna be able to make it. But that check, the check in the bank though, right? Oh, okay, that's straight. Appreciate
Oh, they
it.
gonna already know the check in the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna find that out
That's
before
like
they call.
I saw it was so funny. I
That's
saw
not
some big,
mine.
I saw IRS start dispersing their first refund the past week. You see folks on social media, they cut up, boy. They clouded.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to call in. I get the income tax.
Okay.
I see.
You call in, you got your income tax.
I
But I
call
just get
in.
mine. But
You
I just
call
get
in too,
mine.
Maria?
Man, I call in.
Did I?
Man,
I call my
tell you
All of a
friend.
sudden, I'm sick.
I call my friend Tanya. She's like, "You got yours? I got mine."
Hey, I'm
calling in.
telling you the funniest thing
Wow.
before we get out of here.
Wait.
Before we take this next break, I was working at Time Customer Service. We used to get a bonus, annual bonus.
Right off 30, right
I was 30, old school.
that was
Every
smart.
January, every January, last Friday of the month. But you had to be employed that day to get your money. So a dude that Thursday, the red deposit done hit. So he done came to work. You know, he worked 1:30 to 10. So if you work overnight, you got your money. Your money would be available to you. It'll post Thursday.
Yeah.
So he done came to work, took a couple calls. Man, I'm finna quit. He walking around the building. He having big fun. Oh, clocked out. They went and pulled that check back. They pulled it back, bro, because he was not employed that day. You got to be employed that Friday.
Oh, that's right. So at night, he finished at night.
Right. So had he went to work this whole shift,
Oh, I know he
could have
tried.
came in Friday, but that was his fault.
How you
though.
gonna be
That
like-
was dumb.
how you gonna-
Got him.
That was his fault. Like I say, that was his fault.
I'd have pulled all that money out though.
Got him.
I mean, but he was there. But like I say, but he came, but it showed pending.
Wait.
It showed
Oh yeah,
pending.
he out of there.
So you know
he
he
was
walking around,
gone.
hey, DI drug working with you,
Wait
bro.
a
Man, I'm through with this, man. I saw my bonus. I said, okay, bro. You know we'll holler at you. Man, about
You come back like 8.
hey, dog, probably
Hey,
about
I
10
get
o'clock
back
that
in.
morning. Hey, about 10 o'clock that morning, he outside HR talking about, man,
I can come
I
back.
can't get my check on. You gotta be employed that day.
That
when
was
you get your
dumb.
check. But that was but once again, when you don't know better,
Yeah.
You don't do that.
you gotta at least work.
He thought he was whooping the system. The
Yeah.
system whooped him.
Y'all saw what Janet did. Janet got married 5 years. About 5 years, 2 months, got divorced, got all her money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wrote it out. She did it correctly.
Yeah.
I should have got mine.
I'm telling you, that's hey, so
Both of them sick. That dude was Jenny had a whole. I was set in the cut. I'd wait on you for 5 years.
we're gonna take our second break. This was brought to you by my man Carlos Martin over at the Auto Repair
we
Center.
like-
Carlos right now he's on Boston heavy, and he like the Lakers.
The lake.
And-
cut
You
it
like
out.
the Lakers? You like-
watch your mouth.
you like
now.
the Lakers?
Watch your mouth. Watch
Check
your
him out,
mouth.
7101
All
North
time
40th
we
Street,
score.
7101 North
Top
40th
two.
Street,
Top two.
813-443-4730. You see what me, they sitting rough, walking out Chop Shop Apparel. Go check them out. Elevate Designs, 813-400-7015.
The shirts fit well, Miss Newton. Thank you.
Torres, give us some. We back in a couple minutes. Doc's building Eddie House.
Today was sponsored by Luster Silk and Right On. Stay soft.
Ultra Sheen.
You want to give us something, Torres? We'll take a break.
Cosmetics.
Murray's wave caps.
I'm not mine. Can't but drive me crazy.
All right.
They're not mine.
We're back to get into our last segment of Chop Shop. My man Dave City, a.k.a. Ruff, and our special guest this evening, Eric and Maria Rumlin, owners and operators of M&R Cafe. We were just clouded.
Good groceries.
Yeah, good grocery. Definitely that. What's your biggest seller for, I say, on your soul food? What people really coming in, they jump on? I know y'all got about 4 or 5 different entrees that y'all offer.
Yeah, it varies. I know the meatloaf. The meatloaf be flying up out of there. What else be flying up out of there?
You know, chicken always number one seller. Chicken, then meatloaf, and then you have your oxtails.
Oxtail, yeah. They love them oxtails.
Meatloaf is one of our biggest.
But that meatloaf?
I would say our biggest seller is macaroni. You know, of course, macaroni.
Yeah, they love
You
them.
got
Yeah.
your chicken, then you got your meatloaf, and then when it comes to oxtails, they more pricier.
Now, who made the macaroni out of y'all?
I cook
Oh,
everything.
wife do all the cooking.
You do all the cooking, okay.
So now I got a question for you. Who you training to do all that cooking?
That's the thing about it. Can't
It's
find it,
it's so hard. It's so hard, man. We done tried it a couple times. We tried it like
No
We
family
set up-
member, like little niece, nephew, somebody want the game?
We
Nobody?
set up a system because we already had the season already pre-season. We set up a system where the cooks can follow it because everybody that come in and want to, I know how to cook. I know how to cook. You get them in there.
But you don't want her to know how to cook. You might know how to cook, but you don't know how to
follow
cook
the
what's on
recipe.
our menu.
Yeah.
Cook
but
what's on our menu.
They be wanting to do it their way.
Yeah.
And with food, any little thing you do different, outcome
tell.
it gonna taste
Yeah.
different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's been, like I said, that's been a hard thing to try to find somebody that can come in there and that's gonna have a passion for it.
You gotta
Because
find
have
like
a passion for it. You can't just come in there and be like, man, I just want to. No, you gotta have if you don't have no passion and a love for this, don't get this business.
Give you an idea, man. Find a culinary school and get somebody coming out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
Get it. Find a culinary school. They probably got a program at Irwin Tech or something like that.
And this may sound bad, but there's been a time
Middleton
and day
too.
where you know 35, 40 years ago, you wouldn't have thought you had to tell somebody to learn how to cook, even if it's, I don't want to have that conversation now. This is the family friendly version of me. I talk about people. Yeah. That we ain't got. Yeah, I won't. No.
People say they cook.
I won't say it because they're on the other end, but I won't say it. The fact that we got so many double X chromosomes that can't cook, can't get out there and do something.
I guess times and
Man, what people eat, right? Times ain't changed because still people
No,
out
I'm
here,
saying
right?
as far as with cooking, I think time it ain't the same as it was when our grandmas was in the kitchen.
Right, but I think, and that's big, like you say, grandmamas.
They stay home.
Grandma was the head, but they were the head of the family. So on a Sunday, you going to church. We get home from church. Grandmama gonna be up.
The food already done. The food already
Grandmama
done.
gonna be up 5:36. Yeah, the food already done.
You might be able to grab a piece of cornbread on your way out the door.
Yeah,
too.
but you go after you get home from church. She got everything set up. And what you say about the grandma had the big,
with the big arms,
big arms.
the big arms. You know what I'm saying?
We ate snap peas and everything else, Daryl. So it was. I don't understand.
Cause like I said, when they said lima, I said lima beans. Everybody don't really pump them. Everybody don't really pump lima beans.
Lima beans, field peas.
Yeah. Butter
bless
beans. You can't get them everywhere.
Okras.
Yeah.
Okras.
But that type of food, it's hard to find. Like I tell people that all the time. It's hard to find home cooked food.
Yeah.
Like home cooked food. That's very hard to find, and especially if you do find it and it tastes good. That's one thing I always say, and I feel like separate us from all these other establishments is that our food has flavor. Right. Not a whole, ain't double whole bunch of salt. It has flavor. We don't even use salt.
I'm gonna tell you now, they food good. Now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about for them now.
So that's one thing I do stand on. I stand on that
But
our food
Friday,
has flavor.
Saturday, and Sunday. So
We use bay leaf and everything.
You know about baby.
What about desserts? What y'all doing dessert?
I don't know about that.
Dessert.
We get our cupcakes from Alvin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we support
West
them.
Tampa. Okay.
Yeah.
Tampa.
Everybody love Alvin cupcakes.
Yeah, he got. Now he ain't gonna tell you, but I told him start doing cupcake. I said you start doing that because you down here working at Yeoman's. People want to eat cupcake. Take that leap.
Yeah.
And he look back.
You gotta get your 15%.
Having on my 15%, man. Next time I see you too. Yeah.
Yeah, then we have a Miss Glow. We got Miss Glow. Miss Glow, we use Miss Glow for cakes. And we have our own, we make our own banana pudding in-house.
Now, what kind of cakes Miss Glow do?
Oh, man, that green cake. Oh, my God. What's that cake called?
Pistachio pound cake.
Ooh, boy,
Pistachio pound cake.
Man, look at here.
With the icing on
green
it?
cake.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds good. She do red velvet?
He said the green
I
cake.
think she does. I think she does, yeah.
That green cake?
Lemon and regular pound cakes. Her pound cakes are so good.
Yeah.
So I'm old school Georgia. German chocolate cake is my go-to.
I'm gonna tell you,
I'm not a
my
big chocolate fan.
auntie my auntie
I won't
make
eat
some
anything but
German chocolate
chocolate.
cake. You'll
I don't
kill
like
for
real
you.
sweet
Right
stuff.
now,
Love it.
Yeah,
she in Dade City.
yeah.
How much you charge for a cake?
Who?
I ain't gonna quote her price.
We'll call Auntie soon as you call Auntie when you get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, who
Auntie, I
makes
want
the cakes for Steph's?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They in Dade City, but yeah,
Steph's?
Auntie. Yeah.
Steph's.
Steph's, okay. Yeah.
But like you
They
say,
got good
and that's the thing. People want them dessert. They want them.
Yeah.
They want them dessert.
About a whole thing of cupcakes.
Yeah.
A whole dozen.
They like them. They like you said, they like the sweets, and they like you said, they like the macaroni. Like one lady came
They
and said, what, like 6 or 7
They
sizes of
had,
macaroni.
they had
Oh,
macaroni
wow.
like little cups. They had little macaroni
Macaroni
cups.
cups.
Like 6
Yeah,
or 7 macaroni.
I was really impressed.
Okay. What if I could ask you? What did you have for your menu for the people? What did you have
What man?
at Vibes when y'all did the Vibe? What they prepared for y'all?
Man, it was all kind of stuff, but it was like finger foods though, so it wasn't like a full course meal. But I said they had like the little macaroni like little cups.
You said macaroni
It
cup?
was just so creative.
Macaroni cups. We had seafood rice.
Deviled eggs,
Oh, seafood.
No,
Right?
no. What come in the seafood right?
seafood.
Salmon.
It could be
How you gonna ask? You don't go to Kentucky Fried and ask, hey Colonel, what you got on your
No,
your batter?
because I may want to get a pan. I'm
Okay,
asking.
just say I want some seafood. Cause I'm gonna just say I like some seafood rice.
Man, he
Hey,
don't even eat macaroni and cheese.
mute Waldo, Mike,
eat macaroni and
mute
cheese.
Doss Mike.
Man, we can't eat.
Yeah, I'll talk to Eric and be real by myself.
Yeah.
Mute his mic and then mute Doss Mike.
Mute his mic. He don't even eat macaroni and cheese.
I
But
know.
but that's I forgot
Nah,
about that.
now you bash me. I don't need.
It's on every
I'll
time.
eat macaroni and cheese.
She normally we have a set menu.
I don't even know why y'all came on this show.
We may do like
Yeah.
well, she may do like two things.
Well,
that-
hey,
not
put
on
me
the
down for the
menu.
next seafood rice.
That seafood rice. I mean, he don't eat raised on that seafood rice.
Who don't eat grits?
I'm gonna tell you why, Maria.
Why?
You don't eat grits?
My
She
mom
don't
growing
eat
up,
grits.
stuff I didn't eat, she made me eat it. So that was, I never. My mom growing up, I never.
You spoiled.
No, I wasn't spoiled. Like I said, she made something.
Yeah, he was.
I could run on cereal. I was good with cereal, and that was it.
I can't believe you don't eat no
Hold
grits.
on. I want to make sure I heard it right.
I don't
You
eat.
don't
I don't
eat
eat
grits?
grits. My mom,
Choose what you ate.
No, she didn't make me chew. Just say, "Mama, I don't like it." I
No.
tried it. Mama, I don't like it.
You don't,
And that was it.
Not May Lee.
Okay.
No, but he
And not,
ain't.
and not,
whatever-
and
it was
not
the same
Queenie,
thing.
and not
Whatever my
Queenie.
mama cooked, look. Whatever my mama cooked, that what it was.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
that's
if you
what
didn't
he
eat it-
was.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what mama do. Like you say, you don't eat it. She be like, okay, baby, go to sleep. Go to sleep. You come back the next day,
It's waiting for
same
you.
peas, warm right back up, put it right in front of you. You gonna eat them, you get home.
Hey, I used to hate liver days.
Mama
boy.
ain't throw away nothing.
Man,
Mama
You
ain't
love
throw away
liver?
nothing.
women love liver. Men, I can't stand liver.
We grew up eating it.
Liver and onions.
Nah, I don't do that.
Listen,
No.
she did the liver and onion. She
I ain't
smothered
eaten
in
in a long
gravy.
time.
I'm
but
telling you,
I
I'm
ate
telling you, listen, hey,
I
I'm telling you.
cannot stand liver. Bro.
I'm telling you,
To this
and it's
day.
funny. It's funny you said that. I remember one day going to Piccadilly right there
Oh yeah.
on 30th. But used to be right there by the Target. It was an older cat, man, probably like in his 60s. He said, I need to get 2 of these living onion plates to go. He said, I'm going to eat one. When I get back to work, they would take one to the house. And I was like, living onion, like, ooh, okay, that's different. But that's why I say, and the food y'all talking about, you took about that old school Piccadilly Morrison's. That
You went back.
that type
you went
vibe.
way back
Yeah.
with that.
That's that.
And you know what's crazy? It's crazy
I
that
have.
they don't exist anymore.
No, Ryan's either.
No, they do not.
Remember
No.
Ryan's?
Piccadilly's in Atlanta. They got one in Fort Lauderdale. And they got one in Jacksonville.
here.
They're not in Tampa, yeah. But you got Fred's. I mean, that Ryan, they start Ryan, but you still got Fred's.
Man, they got Golden Corral going out of business. I didn't think Golden Corral was ever gonna close.
Make me say
For
something.
real?
Well, you know what happened. Go
I mean,
ahead.
it is.
One on 56 no more.
They
Yeah,
closed.
They
So there's one
closed.
on Hillsborough, right?
That one closed. But I think it's closed for maintenance though.
They got one in Brandon. One in Brandon still jumping.
One in Brandon, yeah. They got one in Zephyr Hills that's swinging. That's the only one I eat at.
The for real?
One in Zephyr Hills.
Where is it?
On 301.
Oh yeah, Ryan. You can go around, unbutton your pants and just eat, chill, laugh, go outside, talk to somebody, come back in. Yeah.
They welcome you. They don't clean up your equipment.
When I was in the military, we'll go hoop in the morning. We hoop 4-5 hours, and then go to Golden Corral. Still stank, sweaty. Go in there, sit down, and we'll eat. And that's when they brought out the all-you-can-eat steak. And we'll be in there about 3 hours, man. Just
Air Force people like that.
But I'm telling you what's about to put me up on. When you talk about saving your money, because if you remember the buffet was like $8.99. Yeah. But what they used to do is if you bought a hamburger or a steak, then the buffet was like $1.99. So what we'll do is order the burger and the steak, take that to the house, and we'll get the buffet for like $2. Okay. We're sitting there, man. We're sitting there, and we sitting there just graze. We ain't going nowhere.
We will sit in there for hours. We just
Ponderosa's kind of like that too.
Ponderosa had a buffet. Shoney's had a buffet.
So we don't have Ponderosas no more. Bananas.
You remember Duff's?
Yeah,
Duff's was on Florida.
Shoney's here didn't do that though.
Shoney's had the breakfast buffet. On Bush, they had that mean.
But the Shoney's and Warner Robins had a buffet.
Oh, buffet, yeah.
Which one was go to when we first met?
Air Force, but you know.
West Hillsboro.
West Hillsboro?
Let's go to the one.
Come on, that's Golden Corral.
Let's go to the Corral. It was another when we first met back in the 90s. We went out of West Hillsboro.
What's cross street?
I don't remember. It was a buffet years ago.
I gotta ask y'all how y'all met. I gotta ask y'all how y'all met.
Oh man,
well, Ed was sweating me at McDonald's.
Man, whatever.
Ed was sweating you at McDonald's. Was you working there? Y'all just hanging out?
You worked there.
The real story you want to remix.
It's
club. Where y'all was at?
Okay.
We both worked there.
Oh, Aaron worked there too.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. Keep going.
Go ahead.
You remember McDonald's downtown?
Which one y'all worked at?
Tampa Street.
Downtown.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
And then, well, I have my sister worked there for a long time, so he thought when he heard me, I was my sister.
Yeah, because they sound just alike.
So,
Geechee.
I talk fast.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So I got there.
We might be related.
Ed was sweating me so hard back in the 90s. I ended up getting fired because I had called the manager girlfriend, bitch.
No, you did.
I was young, playing around.
You weren't playing.
I swear I played being dumb.
Don't got fired on your day
off. Okay. Be quiet.
On your day off.
When I came back to get my last check, me and my homegirl I was chilling.
You and your homegirl?
So I came up to get in between practice, and he was like, "Give me your phone." I'm like, "For what?"
No, you gave me your phone.
I said we would never see each other again. You asked don't let me call her Dora, because she was with me. And then I was like, back then I had never had no boyfriend. Like you can actually go see. You talk on the phone, whatever. That major about it. And I was like, "Check my phone. We never see each other again." So just what happened, we exchanged phone numbers. And I think we ended up going to the movies, right, Eric?
We exchanged phone numbers though. You missing something in between there, and you kept calling.
Oh my God!
You know you get the phone number. You know what I'm saying? You went over whooping and stuff. My mama kept saying, "Man, this girl keep calling."
I called one time.
It wasn't no cell phone.
Who this guy keep calling the house? I'm like, who's you talking about?
Get off my phone. Get this girl off my phone.
Don't believe it.
So when y'all was on the phone, caking all night.
All night.
Your mom picked on the phone.
Hey, get on the phone.
Yes.
You remember y'all first date? Huh? Remember y'all went on y'all first date?
Yes.
Where y'all went?
McDonald's.
You on the PG version? Well, we're supposed to go to the movies.
Y'all make it.
All I'm saying is she had to keep sweat taping on purse.
Hey, let me ask you this. The movie y'all lied about going to see, did y'all ever go see it?
What was
it?
Never to go see it.
We didn't even make it East Lake Mall, dog.
It was a dollar movie. It was a dollar movie, right?
When I came to get you that night, we were supposed to go to the movie at East Lake Mall.
How we in this house? Remember?
Told on somebody.
So what happened was, we didn't go to the movies. We didn't go to the movies. I'm like, well, you know,
Y'all
we
were bad.
ride at my sister's house.
That was like in 1990.
You just saying everything.
No, I'm saying, okay, so
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, how long was that was?
30 years
So
ago.
the first date, movies that didn't work out.
But if you going to the Dollar Movie, I mean they down there with Del Mabry.
That's what was that.
They went to the Dollar, but we were supposed to go to
they
East
got
Lake
it
Mall.
But we ended up going to your sister's
We
house.
wound up riding out my sister's house.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
After that done,
did y'all go to the
he
fair?
said take care of my children.
Hey, did y'all go to the fair? Did y'all go to the fair together the first year y'all was kicking it?
Yeah.
Y'all did? Okay. So y'all go to the mall, y'all match it out.
1990 what? It's
Oh,
91.
yeah,
I brought shirts.
Yeah, we did all that.
Oh, y'all did all that?
We
Okay.
were waiting since 1990.
Well, wait a minute.
1990.
And now wait a minute. If it's 90, which Key Sweat tape
It was
was
the
it?
second. I know
Second.
It was you may be young, but the one that say you may be young, but you're ready. That's all.
That was second.
Yeah.
Gonna make you
I
sweat.
got all my love to you.
Okay.
That was your one. That was a go to.
I already knew.
Wow, we just laid down.
Keep sweating on.
Hey, you is something else.
So I want to ask, what you were doing with the Key Sweat?
You always carried. You know, back then music was
Oh,
you had a cassette plate. You really had no CDs, with no radio. You
No,
went
they
ahead.
had it.
It was CDs back then. It was CDs back then.
1990.
I was in the Army and I had a CD player I got from Germany.
You had a CD player.
You got it from Germany.
Yeah, you was in the military, dog. Everybody, because I was bumping tape.
You had tape.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
I was bumping tape.
Said wait.
Yeah, 94, yeah.
Yeah, it was 2 years later.
94, 95.
You would have had them on the PX, I'm sure.
Bro,
I got
bro.
mine from Ryan.
Listen up, bro. I'm telling you, I went and bought that drink. I brought Chronic. That was on tape. I didn't start getting CDs to like Outkast, Biggie.
No, I had
Okay, so hold on. I know he had to have CDs. I know when I came from.
But they was in the military. It's
But I was
military.
after 90 though.
But I ain't going to the military 2000.
I went in the military in '86. I went active in '86. I joined in '85. Yeah.
Cause I graduated in 92.
But yeah, I actually had Make It Last Forever on CD. I had Heartbreak on CD.
But once again, you got it from overseas, bro. They didn't have it. They wasn't in the States like that.
I even had his Prince's was the Black album.
Bro, they weren't pumping that in the States like that. Yeah, you plugged in. Yeah, but you was overseas.
I ain't seen those CDs maybe like 94.
Wow, y'all
Yeah.
low, man.
Cause you used to walk around the cassette player with the headphones.
Yeah, you had a little Walkman. The Walkman, what you
And
had.
the cars back then had the cassette player.
Absolutely.
CD, dog.
Eat your stuff up. Yeah.
That's it. So I guess the first date was the movie that went different.
I give all my.
So place I went and ate at.
What the first place?
Had to be a buffet.
I had to be no buffet.
You took me down.
They could have went somewhere.
On Bay Shore.
Oh, y'all went to Bay Shore the first? Oh, you know the Bay Shore.
Bay Shore.
No, the first day we didn't go to eat.
He said the first time you went to eat.
First time you went.
I'm still stuck on that first day.
You get on my nerves.
Send the
You talk
kids to
so
bed.
much.
We done lost this show, people.
Okay.
The show
You
is
talk
over.
so much.
And we got stuck on the day. Eric
I
got
forgot the name of that
tripping.
restaurant over there off of Base.
Talking. Oh my.
Bay Shore.
Colonnade? Was it
Colonnade.
Oh, you did it bed then.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all went to the prom
I'm
together
about to
too?
say Gann.
Eric didn't go to. No, we didn't go to prom. Eric didn't want to go to prom.
Eric
No.
go to prom? Okay.
She went to Tech. I went to Plant.
Oh, okay. Y'all kind of like rivals then.
I played
Okay.
for the Spar and she cheered for the Eagles, but I found that out after the fact.
After the fact.
Yeah,
Okay.
too late.
That'd
It was
been a deal breaker. That'd been a deal breaker.
Everybody know the Eagles better
That was done.
than West Tampa. We all know
I
that.
ain't even know people smoke crack no more. All right, but that all the
People,
time.
y'all ain't doing mushrooms.
You from Tampa, right?
No, I'm from Dade City.
You from Tampa?
I went to high
He
school.
said he had one.
I mean, I know about the Eagles. I know
I'm
about
asking you a
the Eagles.
question. Now watch this here. Out of all the boys' club, which one was the worst and the dirtiest?
He don't really
boys'
know about
club?
that, Eric. He don't really know about that.
Yeah, I really would.
Don't speak, boy. You might start.
I wouldn't be the go. I wouldn't be the go.
Yeah, but I didn't play at the Boys and Girls Club.
Man, everybody know that one in E City right now. 15 was the
Boy,
worst.
he just said.
that was the worst.
He said
boys
for
to
everybody.
And that's Malawi, Hollywood, DeWine, all them.
Man, come on, dog.
Trevor too, right?
I think Trevor Wood. I think Trevor Wood with the Eagles.
The Eagles, man.
Yeah.
We used to put it to them.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
So y'all the same age or
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the more same.
same.
who's older?
About
Okay.
a couple of months.
Couple of months. And you
When
like
you come out of plant?
Yeah.
When did you come out of plant?
92.
Okay, you're young then. Okay, all right.
So you cheered at Ted. Did Ted beat playing when y'all played against each other?
Not at all.
We was undefeated. We was undefeated. Then I
I
was
should have
there.
been because the education was horrible. So normally that's how I work.
Man, you was a hater.
Dexter Manley was a hell of a football player.
That's what the Hillsborough.
He worked for nothing.
That's what the Hillsborough.
Dexter Manley.
Dexter
Manley,
yeah.
he was a professional football player.
Should be in the Hall of Fame, but I know he won't get there.
Quarterbacks like that.
They didn't want you to play football. That's all it was. So
Oklahoma State, right?
Yeah, Eric, you remember how you proposed? You just said we get married. What you doing Saturday?
Watch this one.
Actually, man, look, the proposal thing kind of went like this. It got to the point where Real was like, you know, they give you that ultimatum.
Oh wow! In front of the whole world.
You want to keep eating over here.
Then they kind of trick you into it because they be like, look, they be like,
What
you gonna do?
No, look, it's like, no, this how they trick you. They be like, well, it's just like we married, we already stay together, we already got kids, we might. So that's how I kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Dog. I was like, no.
Peer pressure.
We not going to keep moving forward.
She backed me in the corner.
Back it down.
I ain't want to lose my kids and all that. I love my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? The babies and all that. All my children in one self-contained household. I ain't really
He said he want to lose his children.
No, I ain't want to lose my children.
That's cool, man.
You just went ahead and you came in hot, man. Hey, what you gonna do?
He won't be singing. He won't be singing with me.
I went ahead and bit the bullet.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. What day you want to do it?
That's how I went too. That's how I went too.
What day you want to do it?
The date popped in my head. I just said, you know what?
Do you remember the day?
You know what I'm saying?
What day was it?
2/17/12.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so y'all
No. That's not a wedding date.
They the right date?
You said 17.
2/19/12.
You said 17/12.
I meant 2/19.
I think it was originally supposed to be. It was originally supposed to be this. We moved because we on a Sunday.
Hey, hold on. Hey, but hold on.
That was the day she actually moved.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, let's go from the top. Take 2. What was the date? There we go. Wow.
Happy anniversary to you. That's all right. That's all right.
But yeah.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, it was originally supposed to be the 17th, but what it was, we got a better rate at that location at the Regent for the 19th. So we switched days to get a better rate. Yeah, so I let him have that one.
So let me ask this, Maria. When you got married, like y'all been together, got kids. Marriage is
scary.
Shut up.
Scary. Marriage is beautiful. You with the right, it's beautiful.
But
I really believe.
But you don't know that.
But you gotta understand the mind frame. You gotta take me back to
19.
Yeah. What year? I didn't even have a bachelor party.
You didn't?
No, I was scared.
Was he allowed to?
No, man.
We had the same hotel.
The same hotel, dog. I'm on one floor, she on another floor. They got strippers. They having a good time. They drunk. I'm in the room looking out the window, dog.
He kept coming out you won't.
I'm in the room looking out the window like, dog, I'm trying to figure out am I going to show up the next day or not.
Oh, wow.
You contemplating.
It kind of, because it kind of felt like the pastor kind of kept going in my head when he said, well, you know when you get married, you're no longer going to be.
That sounds like him too, huh?
Your soul's going to be combined. You're going to be one soul. You're no longer going to be Eric Rumlin. You're not.
Was
so he thinks like, man, where I'm going? I'm going, dog. He thinks I'm telling me like my life over with. So I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying, when a player retired, then jersey go up in the. I'm feeling like, dog.
Yeah, but
so
like, crying and everything. Ain't no ceremony.
No, when he told me that, like,
were you crying too? Like it's over, huh?
I wasn't crying, dog, but I sure was like, man, I'm just sitting there looking out the window the whole night, bro.
Hey, it's over. When you know
that next day, I had me a bottle of goose. I went on and had me a few shots of goose, and me and the pastor was in the bathroom before we got ready to go out there.
You was drinking the goose?
No, me.
Maybe I was TD Jakes. I don't know.
So I was in the bathroom right before we got ready to walk out, and I was hitting the last shot. He was like, ready? I'm like,
Let's go and do it.
Hey, so pass and take that one sip.
No.
Laying the finger around the real. Get a little taste of something.
Like you say, that'd be the funny part because it'd be like when she walking down, you'd be like, man, this is it.
Yeah.
That's it right here. This is it.
Yeah.
See, my day was a little different because we were supposed to go on a cruise and COVID hit. So we ended up getting refunded. So back it up. I proposed, then we were supposed to do the wedding and found out she was pregnant. So when she was pregnant, she was like, I can't find no dress to fit, so we moved the date. Moved the date. Then COVID hit. So when COVID hit, we were like, nah, it'll probably be over with. It hit like March. So we're supposed to be doing it like when in August or September, something like that. COVID was still going on. COVID was still around, and they pushed the date back. Then it came back around in October, and they wasn't doing cruises. Well, they was doing cruises, but Bahamas wasn't letting Americans come to the Bahamas because of COVID. So they canceled, did again, and it was a Thursday, like a Thursday evening, and my wife said, "You want to just get married? We could just go down to the courthouse." I said, "I'll marry you." I said, "I'll marry you right now, right here, whenever." Yeah. So
you were ready.
Yeah,
you were ready.
Yeah. So she said, all right. So she went, called, and found out what we had to do. We had to do like a little online course. We did that 2-day little course. Did that. Went down to the courthouse, filled out all the paperwork, did our thing, and then end up we got married in our living room. Bro.
In Hillsborough County, is this some other county? What is it? What county is this? What county is this?
In Hillsborough County.
We do no course.
No, you don't have to.
That was before then.
You don't
have to go. So they do. You have the choice of doing the course. What was the other choice? Seeing getting like a in person or like online or something.
Oh, okay.
So the in person was like I think it's like a week long or something like that.
Gotcha.
And then the
y'all still didn't do that.
No. But maybe because it was so.
I got married. I got married the same year y'all did, E. And we got married at the house, and my best man to the left of me, he was late.
Wow.
Yeah, he was late.
You still that's
facts.
I don't know how that happened.
That's fact. I don't know either.
Hey, no. I mean, I don't even know how that. What even made you say that?
What you mean? Those are facts. I had to call. We talking about this. I just brought it up. I wasn't throwing shade in there.
You hold the heat on it for you. You hold the heat in on. You hold the heat for you.
I love my brother, man.
Wow. I made it, man.
Yeah, he made it, but he was late. We had to wait on him. I just thought that was the funny part. I'm like, Lisa, like, what Waldo? I said, let me call him and see. and then the word part is he's so silly. Now Waldo probably stayed like 5 minutes from me. Oh man, I forgot my lesson. I got to go back. I'm like, Waldo, what you doing? So then, like, I'm down the street. Like, okay, I'm waiting on Waldo. Then he just come in like not ready to walk in. Like, oh, what's up, everybody?
Hey y'all.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, Waldo, for real. So we did that. That was cool. But we finna get out of here, man. So I want, before y'all go, let everybody know again. Give you information, give you shout outs.
Absolutely.
Whatever y'all want to do.
Shout outs. Okay, M&R Cafe, like I said, Southern Cuisine with flavor. We're located at 3320 East Osborne Avenue. We're open on Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, 12 to 6. 12:30 to 6 on Friday and Saturday, and 12 to 6 on Sundays. We now have sit down. You come in, sit down, hear music, watch TV, enjoy yourself. We have outside seating as well, and you can visit us on our social platform at M&R Cafe or M&R Catering. On Facebook and also on Instagram. And Marie, you want to say anything? I'm good. So, man, y'all get a chance. Y'all want some great food down south, home cooked food. Make sure y'all come out and visit us. And look forward to our brunches. Follow us on the social media and look forward to our brunches, man.
Yeah, I'll start sharing that, man, because people want to get on them good groceries.
No, I'm unapologetic about supporting my community. Yeah. Right? I hope everybody is mad about it, but it is what it is.
Definitely get the itis.
Yeah, I show like the men y'all put together for us, man. So I'm gonna tell you, I vouch for them. They are very, very reliable. It was kind of short notice that we got with y'all.
Typical.
So the caterer, the vendor we had, they didn't have a license. So
y'all just telling everybody.
We didn't say their name.
He didn't say their name.
We didn't say their name. They have a license.
Yeah, they got a license.
Promoting their business,
Licensed
and insured. And have a nice restaurant right at the roundabout, 34th and Osborne.
You said Dolphy trying to start. He wanted you to say who the company. That's what he wanted you to do. He wanted you to say who it was. That's what he wanted you to do.
And we got a clean kitchen.
No.
Now that's shade. Now that's
I'm
shade.
just saying, we got a clean kitchen.
That's shade.
I want the seafood rice. So I need to know what day I get the seafood rice.
Yeah, we're gonna walk out and talk about that. So we
There's
definitely gonna do
seafood in it, D.
Bro, I ain't no criminal. I went to school. I can read, man. Stop trying. You do this every week, man. Stop trying me, bro. Stop trying me, Daly City. So, we're finna go and get out of here.
Did you give the addresses for Wingstop?
Yeah, I'm finna do that now before we get out of here. Now I got to recognize our last two sponsors. My man Mike Trigg, E-Trigg down there at Conan, best barbecue in the city.
Yes,
Jefferson Country.
15 tick. Bro, stop that Jefferson. Stop that. You do it too, but 1510 North Hubert, 813-870-0404. But I said, because Dawes act like Jefferson the only school in the area. There's no other school.
No, I've never said that. I've never said that. I said it's only when it counts.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Waldo, we done did 7-8 shows. How many shows he bring up Jefferson?
Every show.
And he said about once or twice, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I made sure I do it.
Thank you.
It's so good. He ain't send his kids though.
Thank you.
Alumni.
Thank you.
Alumni.
Jefferson Tech, Jefferson Plant, okay. Then last but not least, man, my good folks out there, Marcus McCants, Kim McCants, Riley and Kendall, Wingstop, we got 4 locations, and I'm only promoting the ones that my man Marcus owns. So we got 2776 North Fowler, 813-903-9464, 23048, State Road 54, 813-705-9464. That's over in Lutz. 1219 Bruce B. Downs, 813-536-0222. That's in Wesley Chapel. And the last one right there on 56 in Bush, 9305 North 56th Street, 813-373-5174.
And we'll ride by several to go to them.
Ain't no doubt about that.
Hey,
We cruising right past them.
Yeah. Blowing the horn.
I didn't even know they had one on 56.
Yeah, right there by Hibbett Sport. Yeah, by the old school Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Now, I know you know about you. Did not know you know about Blockbuster.
You already know, dog.
Yeah. Hey, your membership pass due. You paid it up for everybody got that pass due Blockbuster.
Yeah. He ain't gonna pay it till he go get a movie. He gonna pay it till he go get a movie.
Bro, y'all got this here. Yeah, I'm gonna pay my bill. Can I get this though?
Yeah.
No, we ain't got that yet. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll be there.
Does anybody remember the first movie you rented from Blockbuster?
Oh man, I can't remember that.
First movie.
I hate to say what my first movie was, and
What
I
it
just
was?
remember when he brought it up.
What was
Faces
yours?
of Death.
Faces of Death. I think mine was first movie. I think mine was Beverly Hills Cop.
I can't remember.
Mine was Beverly Hills Cop. I just thought that was the best movie in the world. I love Eddie Murphy in that. I thought that was good. Axel Foley.
Yeah, I wasn't really.
You want
Max
on that?
messed it up for everybody.
No,
Okay, party's over.
Yeah.
$40.
48 hours. That's classic.
That might have been with the what you call it.
That's classic.
That first
That was
48.
that first 48 was a classic.
Look, Hoss, I think you're on your way to being out of business.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, we can mess up now. Yes, sir. So Eric and Maria, like I say, y'all Chop Shop family, but we got to definitely get y'all back on. I'm finna walk outside with y'all. We're gonna discuss this seafood rice without Waldo, of course. So
I wanted to know, but I wouldn't, listen to
Yeah,
seafood.
so-
I asked man for his recipe.
no, I want to wrap just what seafood. You know what? I ain't finna. Tori, we finna go. We finna shut this down. So we back at it. We can be back
Seafood,
at
Hey,
it.
Mr. Sanders, what you got in your chicken?
We'll be back at it next month. We finna get into March
Which
Madness.
13 spices you use?
Got a surprise guest coming next week, so got to get this finalized. So we'll put that in motion.
Baseball season is here.
Yeah, baseball season is here. So
These 8-second battings.
yeah, that's crazy, ain't it?
Hey, listen, I can't wait. I
Yeah, you
wish
can't
Lou
be
Pinello was
standing
still
around.
man. Yes, indeed.
So as I always say before we get out of here, man, any artist don't want to see the executive producer all in the videos, all in the record dancing, come to Death Row. So, and also a special shout out to my folks in up in Georgia, man. We lost my aunt Gail Woodard last week, so keep us in prayer, man. Like I said, it's been a rough 2023 so far. I lost a couple aunts already, man. We ain't even in the March, so that's why I say it's very important. Like we spoke about earlier, love your people while they're here.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely love your people while they're here because you never know, man. So like I say, Join Death Row. Keep God first. Love your family. We'll see you next Monday when you see us holler. Y'all be. Oh yeah. Ruff birthday next Sunday, man. So happy birthday to you, Ruff.
Yes, sir. What the turn up gonna be at, man? What the turn up?
I'll be right here.
Yeah. So yeah, Ruff don't. He'll let us. He'll take his wig off.
He
like
turn
that.
up in the courthouse.
He turn up in the courthouse.
Okay.
Yeah. So he'll be cutting the food about.
Nickel, huh?
He'll be cutting the food about 6 more weeks. So
I'll officially be a senior. My AARP will be like legitimate.
oh yeah, you 55. Yeah, you Michael Jordan. Yeah. So. Let's go and get out of here. So, like I say, keep God first, love your family. When you see us, holler. Good night. Y'all be good.
Love, peace, hair, grease.
Okay.